It's been 3 days since Resin. 3 days since we stood between the venom and annihilation. 3 days since I watched time shatter around me and her. I turned 21 in my sleep. No cake, no candles. Just the dull ache of survival and the weight of knowing too much. They talk about Viscount Tecorus, about stolen luminaries, about outposts running dry. They talk like strategy is a game. Like lives are pieces they can move from behind warded walls. But Aretia isn't a game board. It's a graveyard waiting to happen. And while they whisper about who to send, they all look at me. Too young. Too reckless. Too full of dragon fire and inconvenient truths. Let them doubt me. They don't know what it means to lose everything and to still fly back into the fire. But I do. This is how it starts. There are some wounds you don't notice until the silence hits. And seeing Brennan, alive, breathing, hiding, was one of them. He says Mira doesn't know. Says he stayed hidden to keep us safe. But safe didn't bring Liam back. Safe didn't stop Solace from burning. He tells me of Naolin's sacrifice, of waking up half dead on a cliffside, of dragons in hiding, watching, waiting. They've been tracking the wyvern for months. 2 breeds, one with blue fire, the other green and fast as death. But the worst part? They don't know where the venom are coming from, only that they're multiplying. We're outside the wards here, no protection, just stone and luck. But what if wardstones could be reawakened? What if magic wasn't lost, just buried? He says weapons will win this war, that the only thing that killed the Vanen last time was a weapon forged in fire and sacrifice. He wants daggers. I want answers, because maybe we don't need to burn everything to save it. Brennan says going back is suicide, that Dane could tear my mind open with a single touch. But I've flown into worse storms, and this time, I won't be unarmed. I'll teach you, Xaden says, to shut him out, to guard your mind like a blade. Like trust is a skill, like honesty is negotiable. We have 48 hours until graduation. 48 hours to slip back into a world that believes we're ghosts, or traitors, or both. But we made a choice, because Resin wasn't the end. It was only the opening move. Basgiath. Same towers, same guards, same scent of steel and ambition in the air. But nothing feels the same. No one knows what happened at Resin. And if they did, we'd already be dead. Liam's gone. And I can't even tell her how he died. Not without unraveling everything. Xaden says, when I can shield my mind, he'll tell me everything. But until then, I'm supposed to trust him in the dark.
Garrick Tavis, Xaden Rierson, we commend their souls to Malik.
He makes a joke. Every head turns. And in that moment, we stop being ghosts. We become something worse. Questions no one dares ask. The thing about ghosts? They only haunt the people who still have something to lose. Xaden lies. He says it was griffins that took Liam, that burned the sky. Not venom, not wyvern, and I follow the script. She wasn't in on it. That much is clear. Which only makes the silence between us louder. And then there's Dane, the boy who used to read my thoughts like they were his. Now he doesn't even know where to start. Don't touch me. Not a whisper. Not a plea. A warning. She chose me, Dane. Remember Athabine. Remember her face. His words are a blade. And Dane folds. We used to be pieces of the same plan. Now he's just another variable I can't afford to solve. They call us the Iron Squad now, the few who stood while others fell. But all I feel is the weight of the ones who didn't. They ask about Resin, about the attack, and I lie, again. I tell them what they expect to hear, because the truth would break more than the bond between riders. It would shatter the very ground we stand on. Xaden's already packing. Duty calls. Secrets follow. No full truths, no full bed. He laughs, but it doesn't reach his eyes. Even now, some part of him stays locked behind Revolution walls. Then comes Varish. New vice commandant, new leash. Freedom, reduced to a flight plan. They say it's to tighten the ship. But I know a cage when I see one. He chose Samara, the easternmost outpost of the Southern Wing, a day's flight away, and 1,000 miles too far. I'll be back in 7 days, he says, like time bends for us, like the world will wait. And Darna sleeps now. Not just rest, dreamless sleep. 2 months of silence, of growth. Not even my dragon sleeps with me. They all keep leaving, and every time they do, I wonder who I'll be when they come back. Then Rhiannon tells me the final blow. Dane, my childhood friend, the one who pulled back when I needed him most, is our new wing leader. Basgiath loves irony. First, they question my loyalty, then hand power to the one who broke my trust. It's almost poetic. So, I sharpen my mind, my blade, and my memory, because the truth isn't always what keeps you alive, but it's the only thing worth dying for.